I'm Shirley, and you're watching Hot Rod Madness.
Hot Rod Madness, where every car has a story. If you love rat rods, street rods, American classic muscle, even the unusual, including those ground-pounding, tire-smoking street machines, we got them. Fire them up, Hot Rod Madness style, with your host, Tim the Milkman, along with the Hot Rod Madness crew. Welcome to Hot Rod Madness. Let's join Tim the Milkman as he strolls the tree-lined streets around the Courthouse Square of beautiful, historic downtown Cleveland, Tennessee. Put on by the Main Street Cruisers, the cruise that happens on the fourth Saturday, April through October. The nostalgic atmosphere mixed with classic cars and hot rods will surely remind you of a city with southern charm of years gone by. Catch the madness.
Hey, welcome back to Hot Rod Madness. As you can see, the rides are piling in here in the square of Cleveland, Tennessee. We're going to get around to show you as many as possible. Stay tuned to Hot Rod Madness. John, how are you, man?
Good. How about yourself?
I'm great, man.
Good.
Check out these hot rods out here, would you?
This place is packed today, man.
Yeah,
It's like
man.
really quite a few cars.
Check it out. Studebaker coming up behind us, man. There really cool cars coming from all directions here. This place is packed, man. And John, you brought yours out today.
Yes.
I'm looking at a quick-fueled small block Chevy, man. What year is the cab?
It's a 46 Chevy pickup truck.
Yeah.
It's and we built it as a budget hot rod to showcase in a small magazine I publish, and we wanted to prove you could still build a hot rod on the cheap. When I originally built it, it cost $3,000 to build the truck, and it was my only car to drive for a whole year. So I got probably about $5,000 into it now. We've been making some changes through the years, but
any chance a fella might trade you out of it?
my daughter would disown me.
She loves it, right?
She absolutely loves it.
Hey, I don't blame
She's
her,
12
man.
years old, and she wants us to be her first car. So.
This thing is just awesome. It's
Thank
super cool,
Thank
buddy. Yeah, so did you do the
we
cut work?
we chopped it. We did it on a whim. It was left over of two different parts trucks. We chopped it 5 inches to cut some of the rust out that was in the back.
Yeah.
Channeled it over the frame a little bit more. It's got 64 Corvette rear suspension in it.
Nice.
It's a 406 4-bolt main block, overdrive automatic. So the 411 gears aren't so bad on the highway. We can drive it all over the place.
Okay, so it just ain't a get around town kind of vehicle. You get in this thing and really drive it, right?
Yeah. This was my only car to drive for a whole year. It's I use it pretty regularly.
Yeah, and the budget build, man, that's cool.
Yeah, it was fun. It was $64 to do the paint job.
$64.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Can it? You can it?
Gallon of paint, gallon of primer, and a roller.
Okay.
So.
You painted it with a brush.
No, the roller.
With a roller. You rolled it on there.
That gives it a nice little texture.
Well, why not, right?
That's right.
Yeah. Love the creativity, man. This is so cool. Love what you did with the headlights,
Yeah,
man.
those are the stock headlights that we normally mount on top. Yeah. And that was my dad's idea. And he turned them sideways. I came home. I was still at school. Yeah. And came home from school. He goes, check this out. Look what I did. And I was like, well, that's cool. So that chrome spear is actually belt trim from a 55 Chevy. And it's
nice.
the grill is actually the two top sections of the grill stacked. And that is just a short part of what's left of the hood. I still have the rest of the hood to fit it, but I like running it hoodless.
Okay.
So it's but yeah, we just had to get resourceful, hunt for parts and trade where we could. The steering column, the outer column was made out of an 1 1/4 fence post. Just the seats I got for free on the side of the road.
Yes.
Taillights I bought from a
side of the road.
Yeah, the guy had a bunch of bucket seats, and this was the only ugly set. And I was
at
like,
least they
grow.
match.
Yeah. And the taillights I bought for $2 from a drunk lady at a car show up in New York.
Okay.
And right after I bought the taillights from her, she crashed into a tree with her bicycle. So
These stories, man.
Yeah.
These stories are so cool, right?
It's fun, man. It's really
a lot of fun.
Yeah, a fun little car.
Doug, how are you, man?
I'm doing wonderful.
Oh, man, look at that. Sunshine, no rain, beautiful day.
Finally no rain.
Yes, finally no
You
rain.
don't like rain with a Cobra with no roof.
No, not at all. How far did you drive with your Cobra today?
About 20 miles today. So
20 miles,
yeah, I ain't
okay.
too far away from Cleveland.
Okay,
So it's not too far away.
cool. Man, what kind of motor you got in your Cobra?
Got the 2011 Cobra Mustang motor, fuel injection with the Sniper Holly intake.
Now, did you have to hack up a Mustang to get that?
Well, yeah, you got to take parts from somewhere.
Got to get them from somewhere, he says.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you find a totaled out Mustang and you take it out, or did you hack up a good one?
No, it was messed up, so
Yeah.
we yanked the motor out of
Yes.
the total one, so we didn't waste the whole car.
Yeah. I love the induction on this engine here, man. What do you call that?
Just the sniper,
Sniper.
the sniper Holly and fuel injection.
Okay.
So with fuel, with all electronic fuel injection,
Yes, sir.
it'll go when you want it to go, and it gets real good gas mileage for a hot rod. So
Cool. Hey, that's what you want, man.
yeah, you can travel a long ways.
Yeah, you can't beat that on your hot rod, right?
And you can get out and go anytime you want. You
Yeah.
just touch the pedal and you're gone.
Right.
It's lightweight.
Oh man, so where'd you get the body from?
The body is an 80 model. It actually was a street racer years ago. So
Okay.
it's a Lone Star Cobra kit car. So it's an old kit car. So it's not
Okay.
not the new 5-star, which they're good, but
Yeah.
this is old body style.
Well, that's cool that you kept one of the oldies alive like that, you know?
Right.
That is cool.
It's a little heavier than fiberglass here and there, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like some of the new ones is, but it holds up.
Oh
So,
man, it's still lightweight enough to do what you want to do with it, right?
yeah, about 2,500 pounds,
Yeah.
and so she's lightweight. She'll hook and go. She'll spin a lot because she hooks and she's gone. So
A lot of fun, right?
yeah, it's kind of like cartoons. It'll run off and you'll be sitting there behind.
Yeah, and you picked it before it got ripe, man. What's up with that color?
Yeah, hey, that's a sublime green,
Yeah.
and it's different than most Cobras.
Yeah,
Everybody you see the blue, the silver, and I love them. And it's been a dream car, and this lime green, I just loved it. So something different.
Yes, something different. Doug dares to be different. There you go,
There
man.
you go.
Randy, how are you, sir?
I'm great. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic, man. Check out these rides. Would you?
Some nice stuff coming through.
Cleveland, Tennessee, man.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is the first. We start the fourth Saturday in October. I mean, in April, and run through October.
Okay.
Every fourth Saturday.
All right.
So,
every fourth Saturday,
every fourth
the
Saturday.
square here in Cleveland is just on fire, lit up with hot rods everywhere,
That's
right?
exactly right. And this our 18th year, and we take up money for local charities, and
Okay.
we do. We have some sponsors. We got about 20 sponsors that help sponsor, and they'll make a donation, and then we take up money at the gate. So it's all for a good cause.
Yeah. Fantastic, man. And what a turnout you guys have. Hey, do you get a count on how many cars show up?
I don't. We tried to count today, and
Yeah.
we counted 500. I'm saying it's probably more like 700. It's hard to count because you got stuff in and out all the time. See, like right now, come on.
Yeah.
Here's,
Come on by, man.
yeah, you got.
Hey, wave at that camera, man.
Wave,
There you go, buddy. All right.
That.
It's fun, man.
Oh yeah, it's really good.
Yeah,
It's
look at this Jeep.
nice Jeep.
Nice Jeep. Hey, there's a lot of nice cars here, huh?
There's a lot of nice stuff.
And you've been involved for 18 years
Well,
here?
yeah, this has been going. I'm not the one that started. I've been a president for 3 years.
Okay.
I think 3 years.
Yeah.
But it's been going for 18 years, and we've probably, since the beginning, we've donated probably about $78,000 to the local charities.
Nice.
We normally try to probably around 8,000 a year that we donate.
Yep.
So
Cool.
it's a good cause,
A beautiful hometown. This is one of those hometown cruise-ins you don't want to miss every fourth Saturday, right?
Fourth Saturday,
All right.
April through October.
Come see us here in Cleveland, Tennessee, he says.
Come on down.
Bob and Mark, check out the creation that these guys come up with. Mark, I understand you built the lower half of it, the chassis design, the engine and transmission in this thing?
Yeah, I got an old riding mower from my son, and I seen Jimmy Wood's horseless carriage at a car show and thought I got to have one of them. So I got started on it and then kind of got bored with it, and it sat around for a couple of years till Bob decided he wanted it.
Yep, Bob.
Oh,
yeah. Bob finished it off, I guess.
Bob
and-
the builder,
yeah.
so to speak.
Yeah.
I seen it there in the garage for a couple of years, and I told Mark, I said, now if you ever decide you want to relieve yourself of that, let me know, and I'll jump right in there. So I got it last October, and I started working on it and made a few changes, and
Yeah.
this is what I come up with. And
This is what Bob came up with, creativity, right? and he just simply steers it with a single bent rod, right? Just like the old days.
Right, just like the old days, yeah.
So what's it modeled after?
Well, actually, I just went through and looked at a few different styles that was out there,
Yeah.
and this is what I come up with, and it worked out pretty good.
Yeah.
Tried to make things functional, like taking the top off and, flipping it back and working on the motor and put stuff right where you can get at it. Most of the stuff on it now, like the headlights and the shift column and all that stuff, now I built that stuff myself out of just a chunk of brass.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
It's got high beam, low beam, parking lights, turn signals, oogle horn.
Yes. All right.
So-
It reminds me of a little craft that my father made back in the day, right? In the early 70s. He crafted one real similar to it, and I had to come over and ask you about it. Check out those fenders, man. That's just sheet metal bent and
sheared, yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Steel.
And I recognize the blankets. Those are Harbor Freight blankets.
Yes, they are.
Yes,
yes,
they
they
are.
are. Yeah.
Yes, I use those too, and you made the top out of them with a frame
Yeah,
and all, and a seat.
I actually have one that I call my Sunday go to meeting. It's
Okay.
a little better grade of material and
Okay.
stuff. But this one I keep it on it because whenever I pull it in the garage, the kitty likes to claw
Yes.
his or do his claws with it. But everybody gets a little enjoyment.
All right, one other question before I go, man. How fast will it go, man? Come on.
Oh, be
Come on.
lucky to make 20 mile an hour.
All right, but you still have fun with it, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Around here, man, you get this thing out and just cruise around the square in it, man. That's fun,
yeah,
right?
Good. Yeah.
Yes. Check it out, Dollar Bill. It's the bell.
Sir, don't ring the bell.
Don't
ring the bell.
I can't ring the bell.
Don't.
Yeah, but the town's people.
It's for looking.
It's for looks.
It's for looks.
All right.
Not for ringing.
Okay. Russ, how are you, man?
I'm doing fine. Beautiful
Yeah.
day. Everybody's out here
Doing
today.
good, buddy. A beautiful white Corvette, man. What year is it?
It's a 1959.
59 Corvette. Well, white and red, man. That's one of my favorite colors. Love the colors.
All factory correct.
Beautiful.
270 horse, power window, power top.
Nice. Power top, right?
Power top and power windows.
So you can hit a button in there and the top will fold back.
You have to unsnap a few things. It's kind
Yep,
of slow, but it's there.
It's kind of slow. a little aged, but it's still there.
I'm second owner. It's got just under 47,000 miles.
Okay.
I took it all the way to the bare frame, totally restored it. The original owner was a merchant sea captain, and his brother went out partying one night and bumped a car, and the police were looking for a white Corvette, so it got painted red. So when I got it, it was red, but this is the original color. It's all lacquer. I have the original window sticker, the original purchase order, and the original title.
Wow. Okay. So how much was it back in the day, man? How much?
It was almost $5,000
Yeah,
in '59.
Man, $5,000 for a Corvette like this. Could you imagine that? I mean,
Yeah, but '59 you could buy a house for that.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, Yep.
So it's been judged by NCRS,
Mm-hmm.
and it's all lacquer.
Okay.
And it
Original power plant and all, right?
original engine, original carburetors, everything. He
Yes.
blew a head gasket in 1970 and parked it.
Yeah.
So it sat in the garage. I knew about it for 18 years before he finally sold it to me.
Yep.
I wouldn't tell my best friend where it was.
Hey, you had your eye on it for a long time, didn't you?
So I finally got it in '06, took it down, did a total frame off on it.
Yeah. Oh, man, I've always been a fan of the styling here. Double headlights, the grille, the whole overall body style, man. It is beautiful, man. Gorgeous. Love
Would
these
you like to
cars.
see the engine?
Hey, let's check out the engine. Oh, there they are, the iconic Corvette valve covers, the oil spout right up front. You still got the generator. We are period correct here.
It's all correct.
Yes.
It's a 283, 270 horse, 2 4-barrel carburetors. Everything's put back the way it came from the factory.
Mm-hmm.
All the numbers. It's the original motor, original carburetors, everything.
Yeah, when GM came out with these cars, man, from what I understand back then, these were one of the fastest vehicles there was on the road.
They were pretty fast for 50,
Yes.
59. 55 was the first year of the V8, and a lot of those got drag raced,
Okay.
and the 56s.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd imagine a lot of Corvettes got destroyed, drag race them and warp them all up. They're, just fiberglass and
This one didn't get drag raced, but two old merchant seamen, you know how they were. They couldn't drive very well, but they drove drove the heck out of this car. But it's all correct now and put back.
But how many miles you say it's got on it?
Just under 47,000.
That's not a whole lot, man. They didn't drive it a whole bunch. This car has been well taken care of, man.
Exactly 47,000 miles today.
Exactly 47,000 miles. Okay. All right, man. I love your car. Hey, if you ever need another home for it, you let me know, Russ. Right, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
This is Pastor Steve Huff from Mount Carmel Baptist Church, and you're watching Hot Rod Madness. We're here at the Cruise Inn in Cleveland. It's a beautiful day. Yay!
Oh, boy, look at this dollar bill. We found a gold mine here, man. Street full of hot rods here in Cleveland. Brandon, how are you, man?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
Hey, I'm great, man. I'm checking out your ride here, and I'm going, 57 Chevy met up with a, I don't know, a 20s.
A 31 Model A.
30
yep,
Model A.
It's a 31 Model A.
Okay. But you put the dash there, you put some of that looks like 59 Chevy stuff.
Yep. It's the 57 Chevy, to match the back end.
Okay, got you.
And
yeah. Hey, it's always a blast to see what these people do to these cars, man. You got the bow tie right into your body line there. That's pretty neat. Did you do that?
Yep, sure did.
Yeah, how'd you do that, man?
That's a secret.
That's a secret. Brandon ain't gonna tell us.
Give all our secrets away. Everybody be doing it.
Got you, man. Yeah, well, I've seen stuff made out of garbage can lids. You never know what people do. It's fun to see what people come up with. And I was watching you cruise by, and I'm going, man, that may be the trunk from a 57, but you narrowed it in. You cut this thing all up, man. Wow.
Made it I call it a 57 T-Bucket Roadster.
Okay.
So it's
okay, he's got a name for it. There you go.
The back end,
That's
it's
cool.
Yeah.
It looks like small block Chevy stuff.
Yeah, it's a small block Chevy, 350 V8 with a 350 transmission behind it.
Okay. Automatic stuff, right?
Automatic, and it likes to burn a tire.
Yeah.
These are about gone.
You have fun with it, don't you?
Yeah, it's a good time. Every time we get in it, it's just
Sure. Where are you from, man?
I'm from here in Cleveland,
Okay.
Cleveland, Tennessee.
Right.
Yep.
That's what Cleveland people do in their backyards, I guess.
Yep.
You got a garage in your backyard, and you just hack something up and had fun, man. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it was a good time, and
Hey, do you have baffles in your headers, or is that?
No, it's just straight headers right now.
Yeah.
On the way into the show, I was thinking, man, I might ought to, quieten it down a little bit, because it's ringing our ears.
Oh yeah, you see the black stuff all over the side of the car, right?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Man, I'm liking it. And the frame is that the 31A model frame?
Well, it's actually a T-bucket frame.
Okay.
So T-bucket front end suspension up there, and
well, overall build, nice, man. It's cool. Don, how are you, sir?
Good. Beautiful day, beautiful Cleveland car show.
It is. Yeah, the beautiful cars out here, man. 63 Studebaker. Look at this thing.
63 Studebaker R2.
Yeah.
That's a supercharged. They only made a little over 1,400 of them.
Wow. How about that?
Studebaker 63 and 64. This is R2.
R2.
Yep.
How long have you owned it?
We got it at a state sale. It was all to pieces. Been sitting in the garage for about 12, 15 years.
Oh.
So we tore it completely apart and redone the whole thing.
Okay. Who is we?
That's my nephew.
Okay.
And we had some lot of help up there. We had Steve Mills painted it, and about 3 or 4 of us, just constantly stayed working on it.
Most folks won't pick a car like this to do, man. Well,
this is a rare car.
What inspired you, man?
Well, we just like Studebaker. So we've had a lot of Studebakers.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We enjoy them. They're different,
Avante.
Avante.
When did that come into play?
63 is when the first one made them. 64, and after that they made the Avante 2, which had Chevrolet drivetrains in them.
Okay.
So Studebaker only built it 2 years.
All right, so you got the original power plant in this one, right?
Yeah,
Supercharged.
Supercharged,
Yeah,
289.
yeah. I got to see that baby, all right?
All right.
Yeah, let's
Y'all
pop
raise
that.
it up?
Yes. All right.
Original 289 with a supercharger over there in the corner. We put a dual master cylinder in it. We done a little extra things, to make it safer than what it was in '63.
Oh, nice.
But we tore it all apart, all the windows out of it, all the doors, all the interior, put everything in, pulled the engine, transmission, rebuild everything.
Yeah.
So it's back to the original just about, except the wheels. They're different.
Well, that's the way to do it, Don. You got to upgrade your brakes and get this baby roadworthy, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right on.
So now you can drive this baby anywhere and enjoy it, right?
We drive it all the cruise ends.
Yes.
Come up here once a month, every fourth Saturday.
Man, I honor you guys that can do this and restore them, keep them alive, keep them all original pretty much, and put them on the road and enjoy it.
Hi, this is Monica at the Bench Jeweler, and you're watching Hot Rod Madness.
Terry, how are you, sir?
I'm good.
All right, how are you? What's your name?
Patsy.
Hey, Patsy. Cool car, Patsy. Is that her car?
It is.
It is her. I bet it is her car.
She's got all of her cars.
Yeah,
She owns all of them.
Really, she owns all of them, and you went and hot rodded one up, man. That's no PT Cruiser there.
That's one that gets the job done.
Yes, I'd say. I got a major question here. Have you ever stepped on the gas pretty hard?
Yes.
I have. Mm-hmm.
She said, yeah. That's a Hellcat Hemi and a PT Cruiser. That's what that is, folks. All right? So, Terry here. Man, did you do that? Did you cut up that car and put that motor in there?
No, we found the car up in Rockwood, Tennessee. It had been totaled out.
Yeah.
And of course, it had a little old front-end drive, four-cylinder engine. And I paid to have it taken out, and we hauled it over to Smoky Mountain Chassis on Highway 58 to a guy they called Donnie Johnson.
Cool.
And decided we was going to hot rod this one, and we just went ahead and done all the changes. He done all the fab work and all the mechanical stuff and all the electrical.
Yep.
Super guy.
Wow. For the people who knows about these PT Cruisers, that, like he said, that's a front-wheel drive car from factory, correct?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
So in order to put an inline engine in it, man, you got to cut the floor out, put the tunnel in there, your shifter, your transmission, your rear end, your drive shaft, all that has to be cut into the car. That's a lot of work, man.
It is, and a big expense.
Yeah, I mean, man.
Deep pockets.
Say that again.
Deep pockets.
Yeah, deep pockets, Mr. Terry here. And an imagination, man. Nobody does that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've always liked these cars from day one.
Yeah.
But I'm a type of guy, I do like performance.
Yeah.
And this is one reason we decided to do this. And the car is a sweet driver on the road.
Yeah, well, what kind of front end's under it?
It's got a Mustang, too.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay, and the rear end?
The rear end is out of a Dodge truck.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Interesting. You put the Hemi logo on the side there. The graphics are cool. You used a four-door with a sunroof in it.
Yes.
Yes. He said yes.
I love it.
She says, I love it.
Well, it's got more room in it than,
Yeah.
I mean, you can go on trips.
Yeah.
And Mama goes to the grocery store driving it. Those young boys that 16, they Mama really.
So they got
a Hemi.
You got the best of both worlds. He got his hot rod, and you got the roomy cruiser.
That is correct.
Y'all had to do some compromising and improvising and whatever to get this. And yes, I understand. Yes. All right. Well, with that said, y'all enjoy, man. Cool car.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah, all right. Hey, can you get out here and do a burnout for us?
I sure can if you want to hold these people back.
He says he'll do it. Hey, that's all the time we have this week on Hot Rod Madness. After cruising with Bob, man, I'm wore out. So, yeah, stay tuned for more. All right, burn rubber there, Bob.